Yes.
Well, I have a question, and that is, if I compare myself to Beethoven, for example, we are both fighting the same spiritual battle, but when we compare talents, we are different.
But you're not supposed to compare talents. You're supposed to enjoy talents because they're all from God, right? So if you're a Beethoven and I like that kind of music, I'm like, wow, this is amazing. I can enjoy this. And even if I wanted to do music, I'll learn from it, but I wouldn't compare to it.
Yeah, but then if we come back to the biblical question, that, I mean, spiritually, I'm not different from anyone else, but we do have different talents, and someone might be much better than me at a lot of different things, and that makes us different.
But the question wasn't about what distinguishes you between your talent. It was what distinguishes you from other people. And what do you say to that?
Well, in that case, yeah, our talents. Maybe.
Our talents distinguishes us from other people?
I mean, it's a deep question. I could also look at it from how, and that might be the ego, because then I'm comparing myself again, but am I more awake or less awake than someone else? And I mean, in the end, it's all the same, right? It's like we look into each other's eyes and it's just consciousness observing itself. So it's all just one, and that's why we're fighting the same spiritual battle, because it's the same spirit. I am different in looks and talents and my
Interesting.
strength.
And so are you your talent?
I don't know, it's when I look at it from creatively, because that's what I do for a living.
You create?
Yeah.
What do you create?
Well, if you look at an artist, for example, there is something when you are being creative that is not necessarily you. It is God. And that's how I look at anyone that's creative in a way.
And so are you your talent?
Maybe not. No.
No, I'm asking. I'm sorry?
A part of me wants to say yes.
And are you?
I don't know. I'd have to sit with it.
You have to sit with it?
Sit with it, yeah.
You going to sit with your talent?
No, I have to sit with it in silent prayer and see what comes.
But right now you think that you are your talent or not your talent?
I know that I'm not my talent, but there is something there that I've been, since I started this journey of, no thoughts and being creative, and what is it, that spirit, because you're channeling God in a way when you are creating something. It's not you, it's not your artwork, it's not your music, you're just channeling it. But exploring,
And so are you your talent?
No.
You want to sit down and let me know, you say?
Yeah, I'm going to say no.
But why say no if you're not sure?
Because when you're truly being present, there is nothing there than presence.
But how do you know that, though?
I don't know, so I will sit with it then.
Yeah. Be careful not to use the intellect to speak the truth. Because that's what, really be careful with that. Say we use the truth intellectually on you and have you just quoting truth intellectually, but in reality you still don't know God. So be careful with that. If you don't know, it's best to say, I don't know, than to intellectually say what you've heard. It just builds the ego, and it's just like reading the Bible and quoting the scriptures, and no one can convince you that you don't know because you believed it. I saw that happen in the office this week, matter of fact. It was so funny. But I asked a question in the office this week, and some of the people broke it all the way down to Jesus. It was deep. What, Joe? Why are you looking at me?
When Well, now they know it's me. Dude.
No, I didn't say you. I said some of the people.
Whatever.
How come white people always say whatever, and then just keep on doing what they do? So be careful with that. Don't go into the intellect because you've heard the truth. That makes sense?
Yeah, but what part of what I was saying do you felt like I was?
When you were going into the deep thing about, I forgot now, and I asked you if you knew that was true, you're like, I don't know.
I think it's just, and this is not something that I'm sitting there like.
Let me make a point too. Can y'all tell when Satan have you repeating the truth? Mm-hmm. He just have you speaking out of your head intellectually, and then somebody say, "Oh, you think you're impressing someone? You really think you're on a roll there." Be aware. Just be aware that a lot of people do that, just like they do with the Bible. And I know the reason they do it because Satan is repeating it in the head, and they have not separated from the knowledge. So just be aware of it. Don't freak out. Just be aware of it.
Yeah. I mean,
so let me ask this question. Then I got to move on. Are you your looks?
Sometimes it feels like it, but I'm not. Right?
What does it feel like to be your looks?
Can you repeat that question?
You said sometimes it feels like you are your looks.
Yeah.
And what does that feel like?
Well, because I identify with my body at moments. So if I feel good, I'm like, I'm looking good today. I'm hot, I'm feeling myself. And then another day you're like, oh, I look so tired and blah, blah, blah.
And I'm not looking so good this morning.
Or I need to watch what I'm eating, or I need to go to the gym, or... Yeah.
That's hell. And I want to just use that because that's what hell is divided. One morning you feel good, so you think you look good. Next morning you feel bad, so you think you look bad, right? That's divided. That's hell, where God wants us to be whole when we never have to deal with that.
Yeah.
And so just remember that. When that comes, just know that that's hell, and it's not you.
Yeah.
That makes sense?
Yeah.
And then every morning you get up, you'll be beautiful.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like every morning when I do this silent prayer, and I'm like, I look great.
And the reason you would be beautiful because all looks would disappear.
Yeah.
You'll just be yourself.
Yeah. I think that's what is... Even when it feels like hell, when you're shedding ego, it's just becoming more and more free, and it's such a good life.
Yeah. Well, stay with it.